Yeah, I can tell you what, there's nothing like this when I was in school. It's been quite a while, but for this region, we're really excited about what we're able to offer, and I think we're definitely getting some students excited about it.
Well, and STEM plays such a big role now. It's so important in school and in life. You really are getting kids to do things, think outside the box that they normally wouldn't be doing.
Yeah, that's so true, and it's certainly a thrust area for the United States and the Education Department of the United States. For us as the Department of Defense, obviously we need some of the best future scientists and engineers that this country is going to have to offer. But even as we look out into industry, the reliance on STEM and STEM-related fields continues to grow and grow. So, whether these students that are participating choose to come and work for us, which we hope that they do, but if not, they're still going to be able to put these skills to great use in whatever field they choose to go into. In
watching it last year, I remember thinking it's going to be cool someday when you hire some of these kids and they talk about getting, and they got their interest here.
That's right. We talk about development of the STEM pipeline and the sustainment of our workforce here and across the country from a STEM perspective. And it's events just like this that get those students engaged and excited early on in their academic careers and help to shape their futures.
Well, and you test them. You really put them to the test.
Well, last year's challenge was difficult and was trying. Man, I'm so excited about this one. I know I just shared with you a photo of the challenge course, and this year's is just going to be really exciting. There's a lot of opportunities for the students to come up with some creative solutions and do some really great things.
So, what are the things what happens with these innovation challenges?
Yeah, so this one is a robotics challenge. We're using this robot. It's called a Pi Top Robotics Kit. And these are about $400 or $500, and we are providing one to each school for their preparation and then participation in the challenge. So we've built a challenge course that has several obstacles and tasks that the schools will have to achieve while they're participating or while they're competing. So they're going to first build the robot, because this thing comes in a kit. So they have to actually build it.
Oh, okay.
And then they'll have to program it to navigate the course and then achieve those tasks that we've identified for them. And so the ultimate goal of this mission, this mission's called STORM, Special Technical Object Reconnaissance Mission, or Recovery Mission rather. So the robot's gonna have to go out and recover a special technical object that has been left behind on the course. And so this is the object right here, which the schools will be getting one of these to practice with. So they're going to have to find that that'll be part of it. They'll have to find that on the course and recover it, and then maybe do something with it.
This is one of the benefits of having Dahlgren in your back door for schools in our region, I would think.
We have many goals with our STEM outreach program, but two of the main goals are making a positive impact in the community, right? We know that in many cases and in many areas locally, the education divisions, they lack resources.
Yeah.
So if we can help to provide some of those resources and provide some opportunity, that's fantastic. But secondly, we have truly world-class scientists and engineers here, and it's our responsibility to kind of let them get outside, provide an opportunity for them to get outside of the gates and impact those young, aspiring scientists and engineers. And this program is able to do both of those two things.
And it sounds like you guys like to do that, to get out here. I'm sure this is a lot of fun for you guys.
This is like, so I taught, I think I may have told you that previously, but I taught prior to coming to work for here, for Dahlgren, so this kind of makes it, brings it full circle for me, right? I was in a calculus classroom, teaching AP Calc 12 or 13 years ago, and now I'm going back to the same, last year went back to the same school where I was teaching, but instead of teaching calculus, I was delivering a robot. So yes, to answer your question, we absolutely love doing this. We have fantastic support from our technical director and from our chief technology officer, Mr. Dale Sisson, and then Mrs. Jen Clift. They place a huge emphasis on the work that we do with the STEM outreach program. We're thankful for their support, and they really enable us to make all this great stuff happen.
Well, and for the kids who say, when am I ever going to use this? Here you go.
I love this one. We show, and we call it an evolution of robotics. It's a demonstration that we do pretty frequently, and we'll take a little robotics platform that we introduce to elementary school students, and then we bring out the middle school version, and then we put this one, which is kind of a high school appropriate version. And then we'll bring out some of the real robots that maybe our EOD team here uses, or some other work that we're doing to support different different customers that are using robotics platforms, and we can make that very clear tie to what they're doing in an elementary school classroom to a career that they could have 15 or 20 years later.
And the fact that they can be so small makes it. Years ago, you probably couldn't have done this, but because everything can be so small, you can do things like this.
Yeah, these platforms are extremely capable. So this one's using a Raspberry Pi board, and we can program it to do all kinds of things. Computer vision. We've got several different sensors on board, and we've got the ability for them to have different moving parts. They can configure the wheel system differently. So there are a lot of options for the students with this specific platform.
Wow. And I know you got a lot of students, you got a lot of schools involved this year, and this just continues to grow.
It's fantastic. So last year we ended up having 12 schools, 14 teams. And this year we got to 22 schools, 25 teams. We had to limit it at 25 teams only because of we didn't have any more room. Yeah. We're running this thing at the University of Mary Washington at Dahlgren. We're really thankful to have them as a partner. It's a great venue to host this competition, but we're at max capacity. So 25 teams kind of taps us out. It's going to be a packed house over there, that's for sure.
Well, thanks for doing this. This is great, and it's great to continue to see it grow.
Well, we appreciate the coverage. It's something we're very excited about, and we really hope we're making an impact.